For some families, having a heated disagreement that's political is part of what they enjoy doing together. It's part of their tradition is to argue about politics, to argue about social and political issues of the day.
If you can try to cut down on the amount of alcohol that you have before the conversation, that's better. Have the conversation earlier in the day rather than later in the day. The later the day goes, the more difficult it is for us to sort of hold back. The other rule is respect. You can't have a conversation if someone is trying to call you names or is disrespectful to you.
And if we're someone who are coming into a family and we do have friends who are practicing Muslim or who are Mexican American or who are from the groups who are feeling really afraid and vulnerable, if we can explain to our family members about the experiences people we love are having, the research actually shows that might allow them to be more empathetic and to care about those people as well.
Real change happens over time, not immediately. You're not gonna like win the argument. That's not gonna happen.
At the end of the day, you're not there to change somebody's mind, right?
Agreeing to disagree is actually a really good and respectful thing. It's a hallmark of our democracy.
If the conversation blows up and frankly in that moment you're feeling like you have to get your piece said, sometimes that's the right thing to do. And that can be a strategy to just speak your truth.
People love to talk about themselves. So one way, if the conversation gets super heated, ask them about themselves. They'll be like, oh, let me tell you, oh, let me take out the photo albums, or hey, let's get a drink together. What's your favorite drink? Can I make it for you?
If people are not being respectful of who you are, if there's any name calling, any sort of epithets, the conversation needs to end immediately because that's when it'll spiral out of control.
If you're the host, actually you do sort of what we do in family therapy. You can stand up, you can say, I love you all, but this conversation is going to end. We're not going to go any further with this.
Remembering why you're there. You may never see these people again. You know, life is short. Keeping that in mind that, you know, as our relatives age, somebody might get sick, you might be losing people. Next year, maybe people won't be getting together for Thanksgiving. So keeping the bigger picture in mind and realizing that you have a connection with a lot of these people before the election.
Don't let this holiday go by without having the chance to talk to someone that thinks differently than you. We all need to heal from this regardless of who you voted for. And if we want to move forward as a country, the only way we're going to do it is together.
Hey NBC News fans, thanks for checking out our YouTube channel. Subscribe by clicking on that button down here and click on any of the videos over here to watch the latest interviews, show highlights, and digital exclusives. Thanks for watching.